Alright guys, welcome back to another technical analysis video. If this is your first time stopping by, do consider subscribing to the channel. Now, before I get to the stocks that I have for you guys today, let's first have a listen to this clip.
Investments Vice Chairman Charlie Babrinskoy and Vital Knowledge founder Adam Crisafulli. Guys, happy Friday. Welcome. Charlie, we closed above 5,500 on the S&P. Haven't been here since before the tariff announcement. Now, you say you've been bullish, but now you're bearish. You also say to sell growth and buy value, but how's that different from what you've been saying?
Well, for 5 years, I think I was saying that equities look cheap, particularly value stocks look cheap, and that people were too pessimistic about the economy, and therefore cyclicals were inexpensive, and you should invest there. And I think the difference is that today, I'm a little worried that with this rally, we're whistling past, excuse the metaphor, whistling past the graveyard. A trade war would be extremely negative to the economy. And although there's been some signs of backing down from the outrageous 100 and 140% tariffs that we were talking about, I still haven't heard anything that says that the current administration is going to give up on the core idea of at least 10% tariffs. And that would be, we're already seeing the impact of less goods coming into the ports, less trucking, less items that are going to be on the shelves. I think we have a much higher chance of a recession than we did 2 years ago. And so I think, if anything, people are not worried enough about the effects of the trade war.
Guys, in my opinion, the markets are a little bit overbought. So going into this week, keep your eyes out for a possible market pullback. Let's now take a look at the nasdaq QQQs. So as of Friday's close, the nasdaq ended the day up a little bit over 1%. And for the week, the ETF saw a rally of 7.81%. Let's now take a look at the S&P 500 ETF. So as of Friday's close, the S&P 500 ended the day up 0.72%. And for the week, the ETF saw a rally of almost 6%. Now let's jump back to the nasdaq QQQs and go over some key levels. Now, with the nasdaq breaking above resistance at 468, look for it to keep pushing towards 481. Now, if the stock somehow falls back below 468, then look for a pull down to 453. And if it falls below 453, your next support is at 423. Also, before I jump to the next stock, keep in mind that the NASDAQ is currently forming a bear flag. If you're not aware of what a bear flag is, go ahead and look it up. Now let's take a look at the next stock. Ticker symbol PLTR, Palantir Technologies. On Friday, the stock ended the day up 4.64%. So in one of my previous videos covering Palantir stock, I said that if Palantir could stay above $92, you guys should look for a run towards 108. As you guys can see, the stock held above $92. And as a result of holding above that level, the stock ended up rallying towards 108 as I've predicted. Now, with that said, let's go ahead and update the levels for Palantir stock. Currently, the stock has support at 108. If it can stay above 108, then look for a run towards 122. Now, if the stock falls back below 108, look for a pull down to $95 per share. If Palantir can't hold above $95, then look for it to come down to $79 per share. Overall, my price target for Palantir is at 144. From current price, that's a move of almost 30%. The next stock is Boeing, ticker symbol BA. So a couple days ago, I said this about Boeing stock. If Boeing can get above 163, then look for a run towards 177. Now, looking at the current chart, you can see that Boeing did exactly what I said it would. This is why I keep telling you guys to subscribe to the channel. And if you're not yet subscribed, you are missing out. Let's now take a look and see how Boeing performed on Friday. So in the last trading session, Boeing finished the day up 0.96%. And for the week, the stock had a rally of almost 12%. With that said, Boeing is currently holding above support at 177. If it can stay above this price, then look for a run towards 187. If current support fails, look for a pull down to 163. Overall, my price target for the stock is at $236 per share. Now let's take a look at Tesla, ticker symbol TSLA. So in my most recent video covering Tesla stock, this is what I had to say. Now, if Tesla stock can stay above 246, look for a run towards $300 per share. As you guys can see, this is another price prediction that's very close to playing out. So on Friday, Tesla saw a rally of almost 10%. 12%. And for the week, the stock was up over 23%. Now let's take a look at the chart. So currently, Tesla is about to run into resistance at $300 per share. If it can't get above that zone, then look for it to come back down to $255. Now, if that level breaks, then keep your eyes on support at $232 per share. Overall, my price target for Tesla is at $494. Alright guys, that is it for today. If you like this video, leave a thumbs up, and as always, thanks for watching, and see you guys in the next one.